Hello everyone, my name is Naz and I welcome to you in my channel Naz PATHSHALA. Today I am going to take Cbse Class 12 and from your Flamingo book I am going to take poetry section. The chapter name is A Things of Beauty. In this video I am going to teach you explanation of the chapter, about the author, summary of the chapter. A Things of Beauty. So first of all, I would like to tell you about the poet. Okay, so let's start. John Keats. John Keats was born in 1795 and died in 1821. Was a British romantic poet, although trained to be a surgeon. Keats decided to devote himself wholly to poetry. Keats' secret, his power to sway and delight the readers, lies primarily in his gift for perceiving the world and living his moods and aspiration in terms of language. The following is an excerpt from his poem Endymion, a poetic romance. The poem is based on a Greek legend in which Endymion, a beautiful young shepherd and poet who lived on Mount Latmos, had a vision of Cynthia, the moon goddess. The enchanted youth resolved to seek her out and so wandered away through the forest and down under the sea. Okay, so John Keats was born in 1795 and died in 1821. And he was a British romantic poet, even though he trained to be a surgeon. Actually, he took the training of the surgeon, but he didn't become a surgeon. Keats decided to devote himself totally to poetry. He just want to give his life totally to write down the poetry and all. And Keats secretes his power that whosoever reads his poem, he always inspired. Lies primarily in the gift of perceiving world, and all the world is inspired by his poems and his mood, aspiration, language, the way he is writing his poems and all. He always inspired other person, and those whosoever read his poem, he likes so much. And one of the the Things of Beauty has taken from the Endymion, a poetic romance, which he has written. In this, Endymion was a main character of this, and he was a great Greek legend, Endymion, and he was a young shepherd and who lived in Mount Latmos. And one of the Cynthia is the moon goddess. He saw somewhere her, and now he is trying to find her everywhere in the world. So this is the story. He found in forest also and under the sea also. See, according to the wandering, while he was just finding or just looking at her, so according to him, he just went and under the sea. So before we are going to start the chapter, so before we read, what pleasure does a beautiful things give us? Are beautiful things worth treasuring? So in this, he wants to say us what is the pleasure. What is the beauty things give us? What is the beautiful things maybe according to our wishes, desire, what thing can give us? Do you know what is the pleasure of this? What is the happiness come to this? So are beautiful things worth treasuring? So whatever beautiful things in the world are there, that can give us happiness or not. So let's see in that chapter how can we preserve or how can we think as a treasuring, like we all are just save the treasuring and all. So how can we just save the earth or save the treasuring of happiness? So let's start. Stanza 1. A thing so beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness, but will keep a bower quiet for us and asleep, full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Forever. Forever means always. Okay, loveliness, beauty increases, day by day increases. Okay, growth, it can say. Passed into means turn into. Okay, nothingness means a thing of no value. Suppose we are counting as like a zero, it is called a nothingness here. And bower means a pleasant place in the shade under a tree. Okay, so there is a pleasant place where we can just take rest like this. Okay, and quiet means calm down. Our breathing we all know. Okay, so a thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its beauty always increases and it will never achieve the state of nothingness. A thing of beauty provides us the joy like a pleasant and quiet shelter under a tree, and it provides us a sound sleep which is full of sweet dreams, calm and effortless breathing. In simple way, we can say one more time that if you want to get a sound sleep or full of sweet dreams, calm life, relax, happiness in your life, then you have to find out the things beauty, that is joy forever. It will be never be nothingness. It will be never zero if you want to happy in your life. Just try to think outside the nature. You just spend some time with nature. You can see everywhere happiness. It is not talking about suppose if you want to get something in your life, if you will not able to get things, it doesn't matter, your life will be end because you didn't get that things. No. If you want to become happy in your life forever, it is better whatever you have in your around, maybe the nature, that can give you happy. Okay, so in simple way, things of beauty is that the beauty is always increases and never ceases, never reaches a state of nothingness, because beauty always provides us joys like a pleasant shelter and a sound sleep, calmness. This is the happiness, because we always thinking that suppose I want to get some job, I want to get something else, I want to marry with someone. No, this is not the happiness. You are talking about particularly one thing. Suppose if you will get that things, whatever you want to in your life, suppose you will get that things, your happiness just end. No, joy is a that thing that will be lasting forever. You will be happy forever in your life. That is your happiness. So he is talking about the John Keats. He wants to tell us about the lasting forever, the happiness. So that is things of beauty is joy forever. That will give you sound sleep, because nowadays you can see the whole world is suffering from any kind of disease, stress and all, depression. What is this? You are not able to taking the sound sleep, you are not relaxed at all, you always try to think something in your life, right? So if you want to get calmness in your life, sound sleep, full of sweet dreams, and just relax yourself, right? So whatever you want to get, that is the joy forever. Not the things can give us happiness. Nature and your heart can give you happiness, right? Stanza second. Therefore on every morrow are we reading a flowery band to bind us to the earth, spite of despondence on the inhuman dirt of noble natures of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and or darkened ways made for our searching. Okay, in stanza second, morrow means next day. Okay, morrow means next day. Wreathing means waving into a wreath. Band means a narrow strip, bind, attach to it, use something attached to it. And spite of means Okay, in spite of. Despond is disappointment. Okay, inhuman means against human values. Dirt, dirt means lack something. Noble nature, noble means lofty or great things. Nature means quality here. And gloomy days, gloomy days means sad, sad days. Okay, unhealthy, as we all know. Darkened means evil, evil things. Okay, and searching means looking for. Okay, so therefore, on every day, not standing with disappointments, want of good human values, gloomy days and evil ways, we are waving a flowery band to bind ourselves on the earth. Okay, in simple way, I just want to tell you that suppose in every day we just wake up, we are thinking the whole night that in the next day I hope so it will be happen for me, or it will happen, or I will get some happiness, I will just smile. No, because every day is a new day for us, right? Whatever happens in the yesterday, we cannot to waste our time to thinking about yesterday. No, we always try to make our day, present day. So don't think about the past, don't think about the future. Always try to make your day whatever in your hand. It is better whatever you have. So we always try to make a different type of floor and all. That's why he just used the one example here, that good human values, gloomy days and evil ways are waving a flowery band to bind ourselves to the earth, because we all are connected on the earth. Why we are connecting to the earth? You know why? Because of the outer things are there. We always try to think about the outside of the world. Whatever the worlds have, we always try to get that things. No, this is not the thing. You always try to find out the beauty of the outside. He wants to say us directly that you just think about your inner soul, what your inner soul says to you. So just think about the inner soul. Okay, that will be give you happiness. Stinja third. Yes, in spite of all, some shape of beauty moves away the pall. From our dark spirits, such the sun, the moon, trees, and young sprout a shady bones. For simple sheep. Okay. Shape means form something, moves away, removes something. Okay. Pall means curtain here, covering something. Okay. Dark means we already know. The shade things, spirits mean inner souls, inner souls. Sprouting here means producing, developing something. Boon means blessing here. Okay. So therefore, despite all the things, unhealthy and evil way, beautiful things of nature are a boon for us. Some beautiful things of nature removes the pall of the sad feelings from the hearts of human beings. All beautiful things of nature like sun, moon, trees provide a shelter for a simple sheep. All these beautiful things are boon for them. In simple way, he wants to say us, don't try to find out your happiness in the outer side. It is in your inner soul. It is your inner soul in your heart. Just find out in your heart where the happiness. Because when you will feel happy from the heart, that time you can realize the happiness of the outer side also. So God has given many things to us. We can give that can give us happiness, like moon, sun, old trees, big trees, small trees, and young sprouting or shady, because that things blessing for us. Whatever God has given to us, that is our boon for us, like a blessing for us. We can spend some time with nature. You can see the God has given many things. If you will find everywhere in the world, you will find the blessing of God something. You will find happiness in the nature. Either your disappointment in your heart, feeling sad, it will remove the pole of something. That's why he used this line, pole from dark spirit. So whatever the dark spirit means here in your heart, is some sad feelings are there, it will remove or covering something like sun, moon, trees and all. So it will give the happiness if you will feel or spend some time with nature. And you have to treasuring. You have to save like a treasuring. All the natural things are there. Okay. Stanza 4. And such are daffodils with the green world they live in, and clear rill that for themselves a cooling covert make, gent the hot season. The mid-forest brake reach with a sprinkling of fair musk rose blooms. Okay, daffodils. Daffodils means one kind of flowers, daffodil flowers. Green world. Green world means world of green plants. Totally green, greeneries are there. Clear here means transparent. Rills means small streams. And covered means here shelter of bushes. Brake means thicket. Sprinkling, scattered. And musk rose, sweet smelling rose flowers. Bloom here means flowers. Okay. And daffodil flowers are blooming in the green world. Small streams with transparent water make a cooling shelter, a break of themselves in a hot season. These breaks in the forest look more beautiful because blooming musk roses are splendid in them. So in this stanza, he wants to say clearly, suppose you are going maybe spend some time in the garden and you can see the whole scene in the garden. Suppose you are going or enter in the garden, there are so much greenies are there, and everywhere in the rows of flowers are there. So especially he is talking about two kind of flowers are here, daffodils as well as the musk rose. He is talking about the two kind of flowers are there. Okay, so everywhere it is the blooming clearly, and there is some streaming are there where the water should be crystal clear and just flowing. So how it is the same in the hot season, he gives us a coldness or feeling some shelter or cooling shelter. Suppose in the summer vacation or in the summer time, you will just find out the shelter, how you will feel that. So in the same way, it is give the like cooling shelter to you and feeling just warmness or coolingness in your heart in the hot season. In the same way, you are just find out in a greenery, the flowers are and the crystal clear streams or reels are there. So you will looking and you will feel happy with that, like a nature, in the spending some time with nature. Stanza 5. And such too is the grandeur of the dooms we have imagined for the mighty dead, all lovely tales that we have heard or read, an endless fountain of immortal drink pouring unto us from the heavens brink. Okay, grandeur means magnificence. Okay, and dooms means one kind of dooms are there, and imagine, we always imagine something, and mighty here powerful. Tales means story, lovely or beautiful stories, immortal that live forever and never dies. And pouring means bestowing upon, heavens, paradise, and brink means corner. We imagine beauty and grandeur of dooms we make for our dead forefathers. Their beauty equals the beauty of nature. Beauty of nature are as glorifying as the lovely stories we have heard or read. Our nature is like an endless fountain of immortal drink. This immortal drink poured into our hearts from the edge of the heavens. These immortal drinks make us happy. Okay, so in simple way we can say the mighty deeds, powerful people in their lives because of their great deeds and achievements. People believe that on the day of judgment they will be rewarded for their noble deeds. So grandeur is associated with them. And to describe the beautiful boundary of the earth, the poet uses various images here, and the earth like is the endless fountain or immortal ring. The earth poured this immortal ring up to from the edge of the heaven. He described a series of beautifies and antidote of the life contents. Okay, so this is the thing that beauty make a lasting impression on us. They are a source of lasting joy. The poet says in the beginning of the first stanza also that think of beauty is joy forever. They leave an edible impression on our mind and it goes increasing day by day. So now I am going to tell you the summary of this chapter. According to the John Keats, a things of beauty provides endless joy. Its loveliness keeps on increasing. Its beauty never ceases. Today, everyone's life is filled with sadness, gloom, and dejection. But the things of beauty dispel sadness from our lives. Beautiful things make life worthwhile and give us joy. The poet names a few beautiful things like sun, moon, big and small trees, daffodils, cool clear streams and musk rose etc., which are a source of lasting joy forever. So, what a thing so beauty is a perennial source of joy. For human being, people are suffering from miseries, rejection. They feel disappointed, but beautiful objects make them feel happy. So these things teach us to live their lives like a fullest. Thank you for watching. If you like my videos, please hit the bell icon for more updating videos and subscribe my channel Naz PATHSHALA. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.